श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सच्चिदानंद रूपाय कृष्णाय क्लिष्टकारिणे नमो वेदांत वेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे. So we are seeing the impossibility of the non-feasibility of the lakshana and pramana for dharma. The opponent said, see, dharma cannot be visualized, dharma cannot be perceived. Therefore, you cannot use direct perception, pratyaksha, you cannot do inference, anumana, you cannot use shabda, verbal testimony. There is no pramana possible for establishing dharma. For that, we say, let there be no form for that which is perceived in the world. That let there be no form like that. That does not mean that dharma cannot be established. Fine. There is no form for dharma that can be perceived. Fine. But still, there is a form which is in the form of Vedas. Chodana Gamya. Chodana Gamya means that is what he is defining. Chodana Gamyatvat. Chodana Gamya Swarga Sadhanatvadi Lakshana. This is what dharma is. Chodana Gamya Swarga Sadhanatvadi Lakshana. Dharma is of the type Swarga Sadhanatvadi, means for Swarga, etc., heaven, etc. Okay. And what is that? Chodana Gamya, that which is gained through the Chodana. Chodana, keyword. Okay. You have to understand what is Chodana is. Chodana, we just forget it. Chodana, for now, we will understand it as a Veda Gamya. That which is gained through the Vedas, the means for heaven, etc. That is what is a dharma. For now, let us have it like that. That is what is dharma. So, therefore, the definition for dharma is quite possible. That is why, what is dharma? Dharman, that word he took, and then he said, Abhyude Nishreyasa Hetu Bhutan, Chodana Lakshanan, two words used. Abhyude Nishreyasa Hetu Bhutan is the definition, and Chodana Lakshana is the pramana. Okay, two parts. Now, he is saying, what is dharma? And the other opponent also said, no. We accept only, even though there is pramana, we don't accept it as pramana until and unless the acharya, he accepts it and he practices it. Until that, we don't accept it as pramana. This is humbug. We already said yesterday. There are many things which you can't practice. You are not capable to practice. So, that is not. We will negate both these ideas. First idea, there is no possibility of a definition for dharma. Okay, that is negated now by saying Veda Gamya Swargadi Lakshana. That which is gained through the Vedas, the knowledge of heaven, etc. The knowledge of means of heaven, etc. Okay. Then the other portion is that only that which is accepted by the gurus. We'll come to that. But what is dharma? That is the first question. Taittiriya Upanishad says, Satyam vada dharmanchara swadhyayanma pramadaha. Satyam vada dharmanchara. These two words we have to take. Satyam vada dharmanchara. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Okay. The idea is speak the truth, practice the dharma. Two teachings here. Speak the truth, practice the dharma. So we understand speaking the truth is not dharma according to this. Okay. Speaking the truth is not dharma according to this. Then again another statement comes. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat, apriyam satyam. Okay, speaking the truth means what? I should have to speak the truth, right? Now, for that, he is the Mahabharata, Ramayana, etc. Many places it is said in many Puranas. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat, na bruyat, apriyam satyam. Speak the truth, speak the well-being, speak some what is lovable. Don't speak truth which is hateable, which is not conducive, which is not acceptable. Speak something which is acceptable. Don't speak something which is not acceptable, even if it is truth. Even if it is truth, don't speak some that which harms others. No. Speak the truth that does not harm. That is light. Don't speak the truth if it harms others. Should I speak the truth or not? We don't have any idea. So again, another Taittiriya Upanishad statement says, Satyamiti satyavacharathitaraha tapo iti tapo nityah paurusishtihi swadhyaya pravachane yeveti nako maudgalyah tadhitapastadhitapaha. Very good. Satyamiti satyavacharathitaraha. Rathitaraha means Rathitara's son. Rathitara's son, what is his name? Satyavacha. Satyavacha, who is Rathitara's son, says, Satya is the dharma. Same Taittiriya Upanishad. Satyamvada dharmam chara, and later it says Satya is the dharma, according to Rathitara. Satya and dharma are two different things. First. Then Satya is the dharma at the end. But again, what is dharma? What is the Satya? So then in Ramayana and Mahabharata and all these Puranas, it is said, Aha Satyam hi paramo dharma vidaha. Aha, it is said. What is said? By whom? Dharma vidaha. By people who know the dharma. It is said by them, Satyam hi paramo dharma. Paramam dharma. Satyam hi paramam dharma. Satya is the ultimate dharma. Satya is the truth, is the ultimate dharma. For people who have some introduction to Sanskrit statements, there is another statement. Ahimsa hi paramo dharma. That's the statement. Ahimsa hi here it says Satyam is paramo dharma, paramam dharma. Then the other statement says Ahimsa paramam dharma. Means ahimsa, non-violence, is supreme dharma. What is non-violence? Not hurting other beings. That is the supreme dharma. Earlier he said truth is the supreme dharma, and the people and then next it says ahimsa, non-violence, is the paramo dharma. You would, if you don't know, learn this in the Jaina philosophy, the Buddhist philosophy. These came from this one single statement: non-violence. That is what it is all based on, non-violence. But if you take up the history, these followers of Jaina and Buddhism, they in history, every religion worth salt has troubled other religions. So the other all the other religions, they wanted to propagate, they wanted to spread their religion, so they have this problem. Hinduism was everywhere, so there was no need for propagation actually there. Okay, so what happened is these people, they tortured others to make them convert to Buddhism or Jainism. But what is their base of the philosophy? Sat ahimsa paramo dharma. Ahimsa is the supreme dharma. Non-violence is supreme dharma. But what you are doing? You are doing violence. You are basing violence to convert people. Ahimsa paramo. But others will say, oh, this is half-baked. These people who are right-wing, they will say, this is half-baked tissue. The second part, tell me that part. What is that part? Dharma himsa tathaiva cha. Dharma himsa tathaiva cha. Practicing himsa practicing violence for the sake of dharma is also supreme dharma. Okay. That is taken in the sense of the the violence to protect your dharma. That is a part. Okay, fine. You have to protect your dharma. You can give your life also to protect your dharma. That is what is said. People who were not that brave, they had to do other things. Anyway, so there are two parts here. Non-violence is supreme dharma, and violence for the sake of dharma is also supreme dharma. That second part we will understand later. Now, the whole there is great confusion regarding this word dharma. We don't understand dharma, what it is yet. So, who understands it better? We have to ask them. The people who follow the Mimamsa, Purvamimamsa, they are the best. People who practice Vedas and karmas and all that, they know what dharma is. Because Purvamimamsa is based on the dharma. Now, go to them and ask, what is dharma? Yaga direva dharma. They will say, yaga, etc. is dharma. Yaga, etc. What does etc. mean? Yaga, homa, dana, etc. Yaga, homa, because many people think yaga and homa are synonyms. That they are not synonyms. You have to understand that first. Yaga is a dravya tyagaha. Devata uddeshena dravya tyagaha yagaha. Homa is a devata uddeshena dravya prakshepaha. Yaga means giving up the identity, giving up the ownership of things. This is not mine. Over. That is yaga. Tyaga, yaga. Tyaga means giving up. That is yaga. But throwing that into the fire is homa. Throwing that into the fire, in the fire pit, is what is homa is. They are both different. Like I see in India they have this habit. Okay, they take this cock or this goat or something. They'll declare this is for that god. Okay, they will not see even though they may butcher the other goats or chickens and hens, and they eat it, cook it, but still they won't touch this. They'll feed it very nicely and all that, but they won't eat it. They'll take it to the temple to give sacrifice in the temple. That happens in some places. It is prohibited, but still it happens. Anyway, that is yaga. I don't want this. First, this is for over. That is yaga. Okay. Then taking it to the altar and sacrificing it. That is homa. Okay. Now, dravya dana means giving donations, etc. That is dana. Now, fine. Now, this is what they say. Yaga, etc. is a dharma. That is a very generic statement. So you have to go and ask them. Please tell me. Then the Purvamimamsa starts. Purvamimamsa, the first sutra. When I say Purvamimamsa, the sutras, aphorisms in Purvamimamsa. The first sutra is Athato dharma jigyasa. Atha, ataha, dharma jigyasa. Three padas. Athaha, thereafter. Ataha, now. Dharma jigyasa. The inquiry into the dharma. Jigyasa means jnatum ichha. Desire to know. Desire to know, what will you do? You will inquire into it, right? So inquire into the dharma. What dharma is? Athato dharma jigyasa. Okay. Atha, thereafter what? After what? After studying the Vedas, you enter this text, Purvamimamsa. Not before that. After studying the Vedas, when you don't understand what dharma is, when you desire to know what dharma is, come to this. Because in this text, there are so many things which is related to the karmas. Now, when the examples are given regarding the karmas, you will not be able to understand it, assimilate it. So therefore, he says, thereafter. Okay. So whatever we are explaining today may be little difficult kind of, oh, so many things. if you write it down and or listen to it twice or thrice, you will be able to understand the sequence. Okay. No. Athato dharma jignasa, first sutra. Okay, I desire to know dharma. What is dharma? Second sutra, he says chodana lakshano artho dharma. Chodana lakshanaha arthaha dharma. Chodana lakshanaha one word, artha second word, dharma third word. Dharma is the word. Okay. Chodana, what is dharma? Chodana lakshana artha. That is what he said. Chodana lakshana artha. Chodana gamya, instead of chodana lakshana, he said chodana gamya. Okay. Now, chodana lakshana. What does chodana means? Chodana means chuda prerane dhatu. From the root word chuda prerane, to instigate you, to prod you. The Vedas, see, we call those the statements in Vedas like Swarga Kamo Yajeta. Swarga Kamo Yajeta, person desiring heaven, let him perform the yaga. Okay. Now, this statement is called as a vidhi. Vidhi, translated loosely into English, is a injunction, an order. But in Vedas, there are no orders or tenets because there is no one to give you order. So, we understand the Veda guides us, prods us. If you are interested, do this. If you are interested in this result, you can do this. It just guides us into performing the particular right kind of karmas for the particular desire, for the particular results which we want. If you are interested in Swarga heavens, you perform this. Jyotishtoma, Swarga Kama, there is a fire oblation called Jyotishtoma. Jyoti and Soma are two devatas which are invoked there. So perform that fire oblation. There are multiple fire oblations for heaven. One of them is this. We'll take only this now. Okay. So what is what is dharma? Chodana lakshana artha. So, yagadireva dharma. Similar it is, but it is not similar. There is a difference. So performing the fire oblation, etc., is dharma. When you say, okay, I am going there to perform the karma. What karma? There is a statement called Shenena abhicharan yacheta. Using this Shena yaga, perform this abhichara karma. Abhichara is the karma's name. Abhichara means kind of black magic. Not black magic, it's a kind of black magic. Wherever you invoke a deity, a karma, which is a kind of hurting others, then that is abhichara yoga. Abhichara karma. Okay. It's kind of black magic, let us say. Vedas don't teach you black magic, but it is simple terms to make you understand. It's a kind of black magic. I'm going to perform. What is Shena actually? Shena is falcon. Okay, like falcon or eagle, they fly up 30 kilometers, 20 kilometers, whatever they fly in that height. But their eyesight is very fixed. They look at their prey and then pounce upon it and catch it up. Similarly, this Shena Yaga bill, when you what it does is it's a black magic. What it does is it destroys your enemy. Perfect. There's no error there. If you perform it, it will go destroy the enemy. I'm going to perform that yaga. I want to kill this fellow. Wait. Don't perform it. Well, you said yaga direva dharma. Yaga is dharma. So I'm performing an yaga and you say don't perform it. Chodana lakshana artha dharma. That is what is the definition for dharma. Chodana gamya, that which is known through the Vedas, Vedagamya, that which is known through the Vedas, that which is artha. Artha is the keyword. Why? What does Chodana gamya? Chodana means, we said, that which is gained through the Vedas, that which guides us, prods us. Artha means that which is beneficial. So, okay, that which is beneficial, that is dharma. Let us simplify it. This is called as padakritya in Sanskrit. We call it padakritya. Padakritya means here is a definition. You try to remove one or the other and show what will be the error if you don't use this word. It makes the definition airtight. Okay. So artho dharma, chodana lakshana, I am not taking it. I am saying artho dharma. Beneficial act is dharma. Beneficial, yes. What are you interested in? That whatever you are interested in, that is beneficial, right? What are you interested in? Brahman. Beneficial. Okay. What are you interested in? I don't want Brahman and all. I want this pot or this smartwatch. Beneficial. What do you want? Then someone else say, no. I just want to do namaskara for that person because I need some salary also, right? Now, beneficial. So, beneficial Brahman, beneficial salutation, beneficial is pot, cloth, etc. All these, you don't want your definition to go there, but it also goes there. This is over pervasion. So, we say, Chodana Lakshanaha, Arthaha, Dharmaha. Why do you have to add Chodana Arthaha? Just take it away. Chodana Lakshanaha, Dharmaha. Chodana Gamyaha, Dharmaha. That which is gained through the Vedas, that is Dharma. Injunction gained through the Vedas is Dharma. If you say that, then what happens is this black magic karma, which we said, Abhichara Yoga, Abhichara karma, of killing the enemy, it becomes Dharma. So it is prescribed in the Vedas, right? So it is prescribed in the Vedas. Just because it is prescribed does not mean it is to be performed. Then what? Is it beneficial or not? That is what we have to understand. See, this yaga will definitely kill your enemy. Fine. But does killing someone give you good result? Will it give you heaven? No. Killing will lead you to hell. Though the person will die here, the enemy will die here, it is going to give you later an adrushta, an unforeseen, unseen result called hell. This fellow, how long is he going to live? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, even 100 years. Now, if you are going to kill him, what happens is you are going to suffer in hell for eons. I don't know what. We can't count the years in our years. So long. You will be wondering why I did that. People even here, they kill someone out of spite. And when they are put in jail, experiencing the torture and hell and all that, or the getting separated from their family for whom they did it, and they themselves disowning these people, they feel the act in spite which they did is unjust. It's not right. So it should be beneficial here and hereafter. So that it should be an injunction. It should be beneficial also. Wait, what did you say? It should be beneficial because it is beneficial, right? I'm killing my enemy, but it is going to give you, because killing is not good. Therefore, it is going to lead you to hell. Then what do you prescribe? Do this Jyotishtoma. You will go to heaven. What should I do? You have to bring a cattle, cut it. Wait. What? Cut it. Take it's said in the yaga. Atha jifvaya, atha vakshas, atha hridayam, etc. Like you cut the cattle, take its tongue, take its heart, and all that. This is also violence, killing someone. No, I am going to have hell. How can I go to heaven? Dharma himsa tathaiva cha. Himsa, violence prescribed in the Vedas for the sake of dharma is also dharma. So even if you kill the animal, see, you are going to throw whatever you have taken from that animal into the fire pit, and the rest you are going to dump it in a pit and then close it down. You are not going to make biryani out of it. You are going to dump it and close it down. That's all. Whatever objects you brought in for the sake of sacrifice, if it is not utilized fully, you cannot take it back. You have to dump it in a pit, prescribed pit. It's called as pratipatti karma. You have to dump it in that pit. Okay. Now, dharma, himsa, tasaivacha, that is applicable here. A violence prescribed by the Vedas for the sake of dharma is also paramadharma. Okay. Now, this Chodana Lakshanaha Artha Dharma is a definition for dharma. What is dharma? Chodana Lakshana Artha. This is also pramana for dharma. How? Artha Yaha Dharmaha Sa Chodana Lakshanaha. The beneficial result, which is a dharma, is gained from the Vedas. So it makes the Vedas Sati Pramana also. Okay. Now, this is done. You have definition, you have pramana. You have lakshana and you have pramana. You have definition and you have the means of right knowledge also. Now, the statement in the Bhashya, Abhyudaya Nishreyasa Hetu Bhutan, Abhyudaya Nishreyasa. Abhyudaya we said for the worldly benefit. Nishreyasa for the well-being in the other world, beyond the world. Okay. This is said in using two words in the Bhashya, etc. Pravritti Lakshano, Nivritti Lakshanascha. Ve dharme veditavye, Pravritti Lakshano, Nivritti Lakshanascha. Two dharmas we have to understand. One is Pravritti Lakshana and Nivritti Lakshana. Pravritti Lakshana means that which leads you to the samsara. Nivritti Lakshana means that which leads you away from the samsara. Abhyudaya means that which leads you towards samsara. Nishreyasa means that which leads you away from samsara. Okay, that is what he said. Now, here the commentator is saying, Taraka is saying that you have to also add one word in between. Abhyudaya Nishreyasa Anyatara. You have to add Anyatara. Hetu Bhuta. Anyatara. One among this. Otherwise, there will be a defect called Asambhava Dosha. Impossibility. Why? Because this is also a very big defect in the Karma Kanda, Purvamimamsa. They call it Vakya Bheda Dosha. They call it Vakya Bheda Dosha. A defect of Vakya Bheda. How? One karma, two result. One karma, two result. Okay? Or two karma, one result. Two karma, one result. One karma, two result. Two karmas, one result. Whichever you accept. This is called as Vakya Vedasha. Two karmas should not produce one result. Common result. And one karma cannot produce two results. It is impossible. It is not accepted. That's a great defect. The Purvamimamsakas are afraid of this defect. And that is why he says you have to introduce these two words. It's Anyatra, this one word in between. But you have to understand. He is saying it should be added also. It is not finding fault with the Bhashya. Regarding the commentary, we say Ukta Anukta Duruktanam Chintam Etra Pravartate. Ukta Anukta Duruktanam. Ukta, that which is said. Anukta, that which is not said explicitly. Durukta, that which is said in a difficult way. Wherever the thoughts are given to these three ideas, that is what is a commentary. Commentary or gloss on the Bhashya. Okay, gloss on the commentary. Whatever is said, whatever is unsaid, and whatever is said with difficult. So here he is adding this word. It is not unsaid. It is said with difficulty. If it is not accepted, if you see, we call it madhyama pada lopa. It's a compound word. In the sense, one word in the in between word is a elided here. That's all. So leading to samsara, leading away from samsara, one of the results is produced by the karma. That is what is the dharma. Okay, so it either leads you towards or leads you away. That is what is dharma. Leads you towards samsara or leads you away from samsara. So only one result. The karma you perform will not give you the worldly benefit and the spiritual benefit. It can give you only one thing. So you have to decide which you want. Okay, we'll continue this. Om purnamada purnamidam purnat purnamadachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva avashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.